what indicators do I use? As a Smart Money Concepts trader, I am looking for liquidity and I'm looking for acceleration. The liquidity levels are, this is my own indicator. You can get this from my website, nexusblast.com. It's the session liquidity high and low indicator. So I've got specific times for sessions that work perfectly with NASDAQ, with ES. So these blue lines that are red over here are my most important indicator. It's the previous session high and low. When it hasn't been hit by price, it's in blue, and when it gets hit with price, then it turns into red. So I'm always looking for the next blue line on my screen because that's where the draw is. The next blue line liquidity target is the draw. So that's indicator number one. Then I'm using fair value gaps, which denote acceleration. Okay, so every time that there's an inefficiency between candle number one and candle number three, if there's a gap in there, it means that price moved really fast and didn't give the market a chance to rebalance it. So when the market goes back into it, then this is another opportunity for the people in here to buy it and keep making it go in the same direction. So if that goes, then it gives me a signal to go in that direction. If it fails and starts going under, then it does the opposite, right? I use that level to do the inversion of that. So I'm using session liquidity high and low, I'm using fair value gaps, and then I'm also using a sweep indicator over here. This is just a nice to have. It's not a must have because I'm able to identify this on my own with my own eyes, but this is just a nice little thing to show that there's some rejection. So if it's not a break of structure, then it's a sweep, right? So if it doesn't show a break of structure, then this is telling us, hey, look, there's a high velocity reversal over here. And then I start looking at the evidence around here to take the trade in the opposing direction, right? So those are mainly the three that I use. Sometimes for new people that have a hard time identifying trend, for example, let's say that we're looking at this over here, you can use your EMA to basically help you identify where the market is going on a higher time frame, but I don't really use this. The other thing I use is when those fair value gaps get rebalanced, I want to see them. So this one over here was a bearish fair value gap, for example. When it gets rebalanced, I want to see this level stay on my screen and then see it get used for inversion back to the upside.